Yo, what's up guys? So we're currently top 250 on ladder with Expo, and I'm going to be aiming for top 100 in this video, which should be about 100 more trophies. Hopefully we can get it, and I'll just see you all in the first match. Alright, we're going to be facing Muhammad Ali, and okay, this guy's actually like really bad at the game. Like, I know a lot of you guys have probably seen Riley's video, where he beat Manuel, the giant graveyard player. Yeah, so this guy doesn't play giant graveyard, but he's equally as bad as Manuel in my opinion. He just has like giant rage and a bunch of like spam cards. It's like a kind of a ridiculous deck. But hopefully we can defend here. I mean, he just like totally sack our Expo. And I want to like pull the Dark Prince with my Skellies pretty early so that my Tesla would target onto it. And I know he has arrows, but he won't have enough to play them right away, because he just spent like the bats behind the mini pack and everything. Yeah, I don't know why he decided to put the arrows that late. So we got like no damage off of that push, and we managed to take his tower with our first Expo. So yeah, essentially just have to defend now the rest of the game. As I said, not the best player. I think he no-lifes the game too. I think he has like 50,000 wins or something with this one deck. So I'm not going to play anything quite yet. Just wanted to see what he was going to do. So giant him back. Just probably rinse and repeat here. Here's the Dark Prince. I don't think his deck even has a Sparky or anything. It's literally just giant and a bunch of cards. I think he has a Witch. And like the Rage. So yeah, I don't think he has enough to arrows this. So we should be fine on defense. Yeah, I mean, not too much he can do. This is probably a good matchup for us. And I don't think it's really worth going for the second crown. We might as well just ensure we can win by playing solid defense. Since if I Expo, like, he's just gonna soak it anyways and try to build up a really big push. So I'm probably trying to go opposite lane here. Not too sure what that witch was though. Okay, never mind. He's sending a giant push in the back. So I'm gonna stick on my archers first. I think it's better because we can get back to another set, knowing that he's gonna have the arrows for that first one. And back to another Tesla now for his giant, and he shouldn't have anything for my archers now, which is pretty much gonna kill his entire push. Okay, actually this goes back to another giant in the left hand lane, but it shouldn't be too big of a deal. We have another Tesla, 2 knights to the map, and yeah, his push did not really go anywhere. And I don't think his giant back yet, so you can't really do anything with that witch. Alright, yeah, 15 seconds, just have to not make any really bad misplays. More Tesla in middle, log, the Darkman shield, archers to the side. So yeah, I mean, kind of feel bad for this guy since we have like a 100-0 matchup, since he didn't have like any way to get damage. But it's also kind of funny like how bad he is. This guy's actually a lot of trophies above us, so I really want to make sure I win this. It's probably a plus 40 if I had to guess. And bats in the back doesn't tell me too much about the deck. And okay, Mortar, I was kind of scared for a second there because oftentimes bats is played with giant graveyard decks, which is obviously one of the worst matchups you could ask for if you're using Expo. But I'll take any Mortar deck over giant graveyard for sure. And this is annoying. I have to like wait until the Dark Goblin walks up so I can knight on top. He will use the ability, but I have my log in hand, so it's not really gonna do too much from there. So this is one of those matchups where you definitely would rather have Electro Spirit over Ice Spirit, just because of all the swarm cards that the opponent's deck runs. Especially like the Skeleton King. When they use the ability, you would much rather have the Electro Spirit chain over the Ice Spirit, which doesn't, like, it's not that effective against killing all the skeletons. And is there more to lock on my Expo or my Knight? I think it's on my Knight. Okay, never mind. It's gonna die anyways. But he just has to waste a Skeleton King, which puts us in a pretty good spot, I think, because yeah, you have to spend a Dark Goblin there, and doesn't have a mini tank and cycle for our Expo. Since I think Skelly King and Mortar are his only 2 tanks. So what is he gonna have for this? That's my Expo lock. Yeah, so he's gonna like throw a bit of BM with a Goblin emote. So good job on our end, I guess, recognizing that he didn't have any tanks in hand for our Expo, since he uses Mortar and he uses Skeleton King, which only left like Minion Horde and maybe Miner and a small spell in his hand. Not sure of his exact card rotation, but definitely did not have like any sufficient responses there. So we had a ton of damage, and I think we can set up with a defensive Expo. Just want to try to take care of his Mortar as quickly as possible. And he does cycle his arrows there, so he's not gonna like have it from my Expo. Good Dark Goblin though, it's gonna like get a couple shots off, and I wasn't really expecting it. And let's go in on the right side since he just cycled his Skelly King. So he's gonna have to defensive Mortar. We're just gonna die to everything, and I don't really agree with those arrows. It's probably an overcommitment on his end, since I was gonna let the Expo die anyways. So do we go in here? I think probably set up with another defensive Expo. Actually, he cycled his Dark Goblin, so I'm gonna wait. I'm anticipating he was gonna go in there. I think we should be fine. I'm just gonna cycle my Knight in the middle. Okay, he's gonna spam us with Minion Horde as well. So I'm gonna Fireball on defense. He's definitely gonna arrow the archers, but I don't think that Mortar gets a shot off. Okay, that's actually pretty close, but luckily we don't take a Mortar hit. And let's see here, he's gonna go in once again. So definitely like playing really aggressive. Don't know which the right play in his end or not. Just gonna cycle my archers up high. Probably gonna arrows them, so I'm gonna Skellies away. Just in case, don't wanna let him get a Mortar lock, that'd be really bad. Let's go Knight in the middle, tank that last shot, then set up with a defensive Expo. So I think he's probably gonna Miner my Expo. Yeah, I wanted to be ready to catch it with my skeletons, since he doesn't have a Fireball or anything. So I think Miner on the Expo is like his best play there. So going to triple now, I'm just gonna Expo opposite lane. I don't really care about getting damaged. I just want to like stall the game and force him to keep spending elixir on the right side and not being able to build up his own pushes with the Skeleton King, Miner, Minion Horde, everything. So let's go split archers in the middle to tank for that Mortar. Might have to have Fireball in defense to finish off his Mortar. Is that gonna splash my tower? Oh shoot, that splashed. That was really bad. Alright, let's go Fireball up high. And he's gonna Mortar once again. We can just Knight and then archers down low. I'm gonna Tesla the back to catch his Miner, because I really don't want to take any Miner hits. I do end up catching it, so I'm gonna go Fireball on tower now. I think if we cycle back to like one more Fireball and just manage to catch his Miner, we might be able to win this here. So I'm just gonna go Skellies. We got them down fast enough, I'm pretty sure. So let's go Fireball first. I want to make sure I can get it down, since it does more damage than Log. And alright, yeah, it's gonna be a good game. So definitely not the easiest matchup. It probably is still in our favor just because he doesn't have a big spell. But the arrows and also like the Skeleton King can be pretty annoying to deal with, but still able to get a pretty nice win. Okay, so our next opponent here is Barry C. And I do not know what this guy plays. Just like an Ice Spirit at bridge. See what he's gonna do. So Heal Spirit, often it means 3 Musketeers or even Royal Giant. Like I don't really see Royal Giant Heal Spirit too much anymore. It's more likely to be like Electro Spirit in the deck. So yeah, Royal Ghost pretty much confirms we're gonna be facing some sort of 3 Musketeer deck. And it's gonna be the Golden Knight variant, which of course is not really a card you like to see when you're playing Expo, since it pretty much shreds through everything. And I don't know why he just like did that in the middle, but I guess it's kind of annoying for me. Okay, I should not have let that dash on tower. Yeah, that was just really badly defended on my end. Ooh, yeah, this is gonna be difficult to come back from now. Yeah, I don't know why I hesitated there. I should have just like blocked the Golden Knight up high before he was like able to use the ability. So yeah, not a good start at all. I'm just gonna go Expo since I'm pretty sure he won't have his Golden Knight in cycle right away. So maybe we try to do something here. He's gonna have E-Barbs. Yeah, this is pretty much a dead Expo, I think. I can't really Skellies out. I'm just gonna try to Skellies on top of the Ghost. Oh no, I actually whiffed those. Yeah, I don't even deserve this win. Like, even if I come back, I just played that so bad. So like, typically, if you're able to surround the ghost with your skeletons correctly, then it'll take the ghost 3 shots to kill them all and mitigate like a lot of the damage. But I definitely like failed that surround, which allowed this ghost to take like half my tower. So we're just gonna go expo since he went pump, and I feel like I just need to try to get damage right now while we can. So he's gonna golden knight in middle. Okay, it actually does not dash on my expo, which is pretty good, I guess. And we can go skeletons. Maybe the ghost will die. Get my expo some damage. Alright, nice. So I think we have to keep going in. He went pump. I'm actually gonna see if he ice golem so I can fireball both. Yeah, this is a good fireball because I can hit the pump and also with this ice golem. So he's not gonna have that in cycle to tank for my expo. And heal spirit, hopefully. Okay, my Tesla killed the E-barb like before it was healed up. Then we can go with knight in front. Just to make sure we get as much damage as possible. And I don't know why I played 2 Musketeers on the right side. Like, I was gonna have to fireball that anyways. Just because like, I need some tower damage. But as long as we defend this now, I'm gonna let that 1 Musketeer lock on. Because I don't think it's gonna do that much damage. Okay, that actually didn't get a lot of damage, but he doesn't have a big spell. And fireball will finish off the game. Don't have to worry about that golden knight on the other side. So yeah, I definitely didn't deserve that win. And looks like we're ranked 122 now, so one more game should put us in the top 100. So yeah, just gonna cut to when we find a match. Alright, looks like we're gonna be facing this Japanese dude. And hopefully get a good matchup here to secure the top 100 for the content. And cycling skellies in the back to start off. Always a good starting play. And he's still not gonna do anything. Okay, log. Doesn't really tell me that much about the deck, but possibly that's gonna be fast cycle. Bandit? Okay, I have no idea what runs Bandit and Log in the same deck. Besides maybe like some 3 Musketeers deck that use Log instead of Barbaro. But yeah, he has Archer Queen, so definitely not gonna be 3M. And I'm gonna Ice Bear early, just to make sure he can't get the ability down fast enough. Since like he can't react that fast if they go Ice Bear at bridge. So Snowball, Queen, Bandit. He has Pump. I don't have my Fireball in cycle, so I'm pretty much forced to go in here. Since if I did anything else, it would just like not be good. He would just get free elixir generated. So we might as well take advantage of the fact that he's somewhat low now. I'm gonna Fireball his Queen. Does use the ability, but it's not gonna do anything since my Fireball is gonna kill it anyways. And you're gonna get a really nice lock. To get my knight down fast enough for his Bandit. Just gonna get our Expo a lot more damage. And I'm thinking this might be some like weird Expo deck. It's definitely not Golem or 3 Musketeers just because he has the Archer Queen. But it could still be some like off meta Expo deck with Pump. Yeah, I'm gonna go in again. I just want to try to take his tower since he has 2 pumps up and on my Fireball in cycle for any of them. So let's see what he does. Ooh, does not get the barbs on quite fast enough, which is gonna work out really nicely for us since they're just gonna die to my Expo and my archers. And then he also has to like overspend with an Archer Queen. I don't know why he decided to play that. Even because my Expo already took his tower. So yeah, he's gonna have a pump down, but I don't even think we're down that much elixir. Yeah, this is gonna be Expo. I think we probably just like Fireball Log this, and it should take care of like most of the HP. No Log Ice Spirit. Okay, well that was a pretty badly timed Ice Spirit, since it allows his Expo to lock on tower. But not the end of the world. I think we should still be fine. Just gonna go defensive Expo and a knight on top of his queen. Oh, he used the ability, which is actually gonna make my Expo target on his Expo, which was probably not what he was going for there. So yeah, it's definitely gonna be a good game. I guess like lucky on our end that he didn't get the barbs down fast enough. And we didn't really have any choice. Like when he goes elixir collector like that and we don't have our fireball cycle, like if I split archers in the back, it's not gonna do anything and it's gonna like give him a really big elixir lead. So we wanna like make him have to overspend on defense while he's low on elixir there. So that should put us at, yeah, we're 95 in the world. So really successful push. Hopefully we can keep it up going into the last week of the season. So yeah, be sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more top ladder gameplay with Expo. Hope you all enjoyed the video, and peace out.